If you ratchet, your daughter gonna be ratchet. So don't be mad when she grow up and and have the same behavior as you. Okay? We decide how our children will behave early on. We decide that. Now, if they go off and stray and they hang around with the wrong crowd after they become adults, well, that's going to be on them. But for the most part, you set how your children are. You said if your children are clean. You said if they know how to take care of themselves properly. You set their hygiene patterns. You teach your children that early. I'm so tired of seeing young women walking around, no skincare, no lip gloss, wearing house shoes out. We just came from a restaurant. I took my son to brunch today. And while we were there, we're standing there, we're waiting because we had to call in reservations because this place is packed. And the lady came in with her, it looks like she was the mama, but the daughters came in and like saggy sweatpants and like house shoes, but they had their baby hair gel down. Like, I don't understand, why do you have to wear house shoes outside the house? A house shoe is for the house. My children, they can't even come in a house and walk through. They cannot. And number one rule in my house, you cannot wear regular shoes in your bathroom. Because you know why? In your bathroom is where you place your wet feet. So no shoes from outside into the bathroom, but no shoes really in the house at all. But I understand you may put on your shoes, have to run and get something or run to the kitchen. Okay, I get that. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, why in the world did you come outside like that? But see, the mama looked like that. See, and your children got to be in this world. And then when they grow up to behave and be ratchet just like you somewhere fighting them, telling them, she ain't got no self-respect, I'm her mama. Well, you've been ratchet your whole doggone life. And that's all she's had to pattern after. She's patterning you. She's a parakeet. She's the bird. She's going to follow what mama does. And it's the same way for boys. So we need to be purposeful as parents how we raise our children and teaching them good habits early on. I remember a long time ago, of course, a long time ago, because I'm old now, because I'm in my 40s. But when I was younger and my mom took me to Bring Your Child to Work Day, and I went with her, and I had my nails painted. They had chipped off because, I would just, how back in the day, you just kind of scratch them off. And I had chipped nails, and we were sitting in the break room. And so after one of the coworkers left, she said, don't you ever come out the house like that with your nails chipped, with your nail polish chipped. And I was like, my mama is tripping. But see, my grandmama was the same way. See, my grandmama, even though, God rest her soul, even when she was sick, she still put on a little bit of lipstick. I was like, Grandma, where are you going? Oh, I have to run to the store and I got to go and do so-and-so at the church. But she still had herself together as a young woman. She the one that taught me about skincare. She the one that showed me going to Dillard's and Rich's and Macy's to go get skincare. Whether it be Fashion Fair, Estee Lauder, Clinique, these different, Shiseido and Lancome and all of these different skincare lines. She taught me about that. My mother taught me about that because that's what they used. You go to the department store to go get your skincare, or you make sure that you have some sort of skincare regimen. These young girls don't even have a regimen. They don't even know how to clean themselves properly because they be walking around here stinking. Don't no young woman need to have no BO. It's unacceptable. It's not allowed and it's unacceptable. And if you have a problem with your body odor, you need to have some baby wipes or something with you. There's no reason for you to be walking around like that. And right now, while your children are young, you have the influence over them. You can influence them whether they can hang out with certain friends or not because you control their friendships when they're young. You can't hang out with them. Why not? He's my buddy. And you see something in him, you be like, not my child. You're not hanging out with him. Sorry. You're not hanging out with him. Nope. And you can explain it to him. But there's only so much you're going to be able to explain because children really don't understand that parents can see stuff that they can't see. That's why you teenagers need to listen to your darn parents. When they say, hey, that girl don't like you, she a hater. That boy really don't like you, he a hater. Y'all better pay attention to stuff like that. Your parents aren't just saying it to take away all of your fun. They're saying it because they see something you can't see. Okay? And there are a lot of people out there that don't heed the warning of their parents and they end up and actually they pay dearly with their life. Look, listen to your parents. Women, teach your children not to be ratchet like you. And then they grow up and they have the same behavior. And now you mad because they acting ghetto and fighting and wearing house shoes at a freaking brunch restaurant. And what's so sad is most of the women that are ratchet, they don't even know it. They don't even know that I'm talking about them. They think it's somebody else. They think it's somebody else up the street. No, I'm talking about you. Okay? And because they don't know I'm talking about them, the pattern continues. And yet we continue to raise these children that repeat the same behavior. And the cycle and the curse is never broken.